Hey guys, welcome back to Voice of the Woods. We're back. We know it's been a long time since we've uploaded on this channel, and we do apologize for that.
We've had a few issues.
We've had some issues with the channel possibly being hacked. Someone apparently changed the username and the password at least for us to get into this channel. That's why it's been so hard for us to get some content out for you. Just a whole lot of stuff has happened in between that. A lot of personal stuff that's happened with it, and haunt season's already over. We had a great season this year, if you were ever wondering about that.
Yeah.
Had a lot of new faces join the haunt family this year, and a lot of great actors join us as well, which you'll get to meet on this channel here this year. And just a lot of stuff's happened. A lot of schedules just haven't been able to be met fully, but we're back, and we're going to go on and promise you this, that we will have better upload scheduling for y'all here.
Yeah. Cam has a full-time job. I don't have a full-time job, but I have a lot going on. Basically, my full-time job is taking care of my house because of reasons.
Yeah, just some personal reasons with his family that it's hard for him to have that kind of ability.
It's not like it was 2 years ago where I could upload a video almost every day.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's happened, like we said, but things are starting to look up. Things are starting to get better for both of us. And we can guarantee y'all and promise y'all that we are going to have some more quality coming out here very soon. One of the content videos that we're planning on putting out is this Saturday. We are going to be going to Days of the Dead in Atlanta. It is a horror convention, and we will be going as some of our haunt characters. Sadly, my character Sarge won't be able to attend the convention because he is in the process of getting the whole look of the character upgraded. And
but his cousin Ivan.
Yes, his Russian cousin Ivan will be able to attend the haunt for him. And I'll be going live on Sarge's Instagram page while we're down there as well.
Actually, that's probably why the CIA picked Sarge to be tested on with, because he has a Russian cousin.
Exactly. But, I'll be going live on Sarge's Instagram page when we get down there to Days of the Dead. If you want to go check it out, I'll make sure he puts the information about how to follow me on Instagram for that.
Yes.
It's, the Instagram handle is Killing Machine Sarge with underscores in between killing and in between machine. So it'll be killing underscore machine underscore Sarge.
Yep.
You can go drop me a follow down there. It's an Instagram page that I really do want to make grow.
There's your quarter.
Yeah. And I want to make that channel grow, not that channel, but that page grow. We want to make this channel grow as well. But we just wanted to chime in for a minute, show y'all what we're going to be going as 2 Days of the Dead, what y'all will be seeing us in. If y'all are going to be attending Days of the Dead, if you're in the metro Atlanta area, it's a fun convention to go to. If y'all see us, walking around down there, be sure to snap a photo with us, come up and talk to us. We'll be more than happy to talk with you and hang out with you. We'll be up there basically all day. We'll be getting up there in the morning, coming back late that night, because we did find out
there
just
is
earlier
an
today.
after party.
There is an after party.
And we're both single at the moment.
Exactly.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
Any female hunters.
Yeah. Yeah. But, so I'm going to have Brandon come on in here. And we're going to go on and show y'all what we're going to be going as for Days of the Dead. You can go on and start off with your stuff.
Pass me my gas mask, please.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Sergeant Hartman.
Yeah, rest in peace, Arlie Army.
Yes.
That believe it or not, on the way to the haunt, when he was going to debut this character, he was trying to figure out a name, and this is just around the time when I believe Arlie Army passed away around the haunt time.
Yeah, about there.
Around that, so it was still kind of fresh, and I said, why don't you name him Sergeant Hartman? And rest in peace, Gunny. Rest in peace. But so he's going to be going as Sergeant Hartman.
Which is a Vietnam era worn, torn
napalm strike gone bad.
Yeah.
Bayoneted by the Viet Cong.
Yep.
Just this dude did not have a fun time.
We're still working on the arm, which we will be showing them how it will be done. Not for Day of the Dead.
Not for Day of the Dead. That's way too early of a notice. But
Yeah,
we are
both
working
of
on
our
this.
characters are being upgraded, hence why Cameron is
yeah.
wearing Ivan.
But, yeah, just on this channel, we are going to be posting some, I guess you could call it a follow along of us actually creating new pieces to be added to our costumes.
And hanging out with our family.
Yeah, and
our
hanging out.
family.
We are planning also, we've been talking about possibly making a Twitch account for this channel, and we can be going live on the IRL subject.
We can be going live on this right now.
We can be going live on YouTube, of course. You know, just hanging out with some of our Haunt family and, you know, having fun playing games. You know, just having fun together. If that's something y'all would like to see, drop us a comment down in the description. So go on and throw everything on for us, because this is actually a new addition to his character. This is actually my helmet that I've had for years now, and it's just been hanging up on a coat rack, and I decided to give it to him because I knew it would be best look for his character. So you can see that it's very well made to fit with that gas mask on underneath. And especially with how the weight-bearing vest that he has on here goes with the costume. We're going to do a couple things up here, which we're actually going to be filming a video right after we get done with this one, showing y'all what we're doing. And yeah, there's still a little bit more to be done with all that, but when we get done with it, and then this is also another change in this.
Straight off my foot.
Straight off of his foot. He has bought some Vietnam era jungle boots to go with his character as well. These are from a military surplus store for $14. So this goes on to another topic that if you're looking for where to start to put, to piece a character together, don't be scared to go to an Army Navy store. You don't have to make a military type character to make something really good out of stuff that you find at an Army Navy store.
There is bandages.
There's bandages, different rucksack supplies that you can piece onto a vest that you can buy there. There's gas masks, of course, which honestly, gas masks to me, in my opinion, and his opinion, are some of the cheapest but best ways to start a character off.
If you want a good gas mask, I'm over here saying to put my boot back on, I apologize. A good scary gas mask, find a child's gas mask and work it so you can wear it.
Yeah. Another place that we can also recommend you go, and this, some of y'all might be a little creeped out by this because it does include some stuff from the occult,
and old dentistry,
old medical tools. Go to Oddities Expos. You can find a lot of stuff that you can use there. We actually attended one at the Masquerade in downtown Atlanta,
and we didn't find anything.
We didn't find too much. Well, we did. It's a little pricey because they were one-of-a-kind pieces.
And we did find something for another one of your characters, but we're not going to talk about that.
We did. That's going to be something that y'all will see when the time's right. But yeah, don't be scared to go to something like an Oddities Expo. Because eBay as well. Because obviously Oddities, it's in the name. They're very odd, weird stuff. You can find a lot of stuff to go with a character.
And even if you don't find anything, you can get ideas for it.
Yeah, like we got ideas for certain characters just off of seeing some of the stuff that was sitting there at the Oddities Expo.
Yep.
So that's another cool thing that you can do. And then obviously y'all might have seen how this looked. This is the character. He didn't use this too much during the
it was super hot this year.
It was a really, really hot season this year. The year before it was really cold. But yeah, this is what he called the Russian until recently. We've named the character Ivan. So this is a Polish. This is a Polish overcoat. We've customized with cuts all over the sleeves here. So my arms are going to be done up with some makeup and some paint to really kind of not let you see the bare skin right here.
On the back too.
And then on the back here,
we have cuts, slashes.
We have cuts, and it's a little faded. We're going to touch it up here in a minute, but it says "Fear of the Woods in Blood"
Yep.
on the back through the cuts.
Your gas mask there.
Yeah, and then the big thing that we've done, and y'all might remember this gas mask here. This is a Russian GP5. The number one complaint we had with the gas mask was that you cannot hear worth a crap in this thing.
I was actually having to take.
He was having to take off his
gas.
gas mask just to be able to hear. And so we solved that problem just by making some cuts there and right there where your ears are, so that way you can actually hear everything that's going on around you. It doesn't sound like you're in a fishbowl. And then breathing is also another problem with most gas masks, but especially this one because it's a full head latex mask. So to kind of help combat that, we've made a cut there and another cut right there to kind of give you a little bit more ventilation. And the cuts do kind of open up a little bit more right there when you have the mask on your head, as you'll see here in a second.
Yep.
But another cool thing that I found out about this mask is that when you're actually breathing, it actually defogs the lenses.
Yes.
Which is really, really cool, because I know a lot of masks that have lenses like that, they have very, very bad trouble with fogging up.
You can actually see the tubes on the front of them. Your hand, right there. And there goes up, around, through the nose tubes, and then out to clear off your
and
gas mask.
another thing about these gas masks, the older filters for these,
anything before 70.
Anything before 1970 will have asbestos in the filter. Obviously, we know now that is not safe to breathe through.
At that time, they had no.
At that time, they had no idea what was what, but now we do. This filter is completely safe. This is a charcoal filter. So
charcoal filter as well.
basically, after 1970, they started putting charcoal filters in all the gas masks that were produced after 1970.
Yes, this is a tube. This is what they call a cheek.
That's a cheek filter, and this is what they call just a regular canister filter. This is completely safe to breathe through. So when you see this on my face, you don't have anything to worry about. We've dated the mask, the canister, and we know for a fact this is completely safe for me to breathe through.
You have actually found some of the old ones for.
Well, I actually have, where you would have to actually unscrew the entire can open just to get this out.
Yep.
But I mean, if it still scares you enough, you can always just take it off and wear the mask as is. But the overall look is really completed with the filter on it.
Yep, go ahead.
And we do have some gloves that are going to be touched up. These costumes have been in storage ever since the haunt ended for us.
That one a little bit longer.
This one a little bit longer because it didn't get used as much, but we pulled it out. When we put our costumes up in storage, we always do a full sanitization of every piece of the costume, from shirts all the way down to the boots. So we know for a fact these costumes are clean, and when we pulled them out, we still did another sanitization on them just to double check to make sure everything's all right. Especially the mask, because you sweat in these, it gets hot, you sweat,
Especially
it
those
stinks.
things.
Especially these. So let me get the mask thrown on here. And if y'all remember how this thing sounds, or if you have one and you know how it sounds, you might actually hear a little bit of a difference.
It requires some assistance sometimes.
Well, sometimes. Best to grab right there at the eyes and pull straight down. There we go. You good?
Yeah, it looks good.
So ears might poke out a little bit, but my ears are going to be done up with some blackout makeup, so you can't really see the skin too much. Let me actually try to just pull it down a little bit more. There we go. So I can still hear everything just fine in the mask. Brandon, can you go on and talk for me?
Yeah, sure.
It sounds just like I'm not even wearing the mask.
Or wearing this type of mask.
Yeah, he's lucky with this mask because this mask actually has a voice diaphragm in it, which means he can talk. Throw this on and talk for us real quick.
Yep. Give me 1 second. So this is how it sounds like. I kind of sound like Darth Vader, but it's a whole lot better. I can hear. I'm not going to be as hot. I'm not going to sweat as much because I don't have as much rubber or latex or whatever that's made out of.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm talking at just a normal volume, like I normally would, and you can still hear me just fine through this. The breathing on gas mask, however, is a little bit tricky. You do have to have nice controlled breaths as you're in these things.
If you're
Like
not,
that. If not, you're gonna get freaked out in this because it can kind of have the tendency to completely restrict your breathing at times.
you can hyperventilate too.
You can hyperventilate, so you have to have nice, slow, controlled breaths in this.
Don't get too afraid of it.
Don't get too afraid of it. Put it on and spend a couple minutes inside of it. Once you're inside of it for a little bit, you will feel a lot better about it. You just got to give it time and adjust yourself to it.
I've been wearing one for 3 years.
Yeah, going on 3 years now. And,
I'm
yeah,
one
I
of
mean-
the only characters who wears one too.
yeah. And I mean, people thought he was crazy for wearing this thing until they saw the scares that he got.
Well, and then that one time where you scared an individual so far, they peed themselves.
Yeah. So, once again, I mean, you can kind of see the cuts right there.
They're
Probably not as well.
They're not
Which
too
is
bad.
good for photos and all that. Right there, nearly kicked y'all over. But you can see right there is one ear hole cut. And right there's the other. Like I said, my ears are going to be done up with blackout makeup.
And these masks are so cheap,
Yeah.
you can
this
cut that
mask
off.
can be bought for what, about
$5 just for the mask.
Yeah, $5 just for the mask. Does it come with a filter or no filter?
It comes with a filter.
It
It
comes
won't come with the bag.
Yeah, it comes with a filter, but not the bag for like $5. And I mean, like I said, this can be made into any character you want. This does not have to be a military character. This is just how the character was built.
Yeah, you could use this as a redneck. You could use this as a prepper.
A slaughterhouse worker,
Yeah, a miner.
a miner, of course. And I mean, you can still see out of this thing just fine.
Yep.
And of course, my eyes will be done up with some blackout makeup. Everything will be fine with it. My neck's gonna be done up with blackout makeup. And we're gonna make this thing look really good. We're just throwing this on as a test just to make sure everything fits right, and make sure it still looks good. And like I said, we're gonna be doing some touch up to it here in a minute, but
And-
we just wanted to make this video about it.
And this is actually Cam's first time wearing the full costume too.
Yeah. So let me come out of this.
A little warm.
It's not too bad. But might actually have some blackout makeup there. So no matter how many times you clean out these masks,
You're
I can
going-
practically guarantee you're still going to
going
have some
to have
blackout makeup on you.
Actually,
But,
let's see. Yeah,
yeah.
you can show them this. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see in there, but you might be able to see that little bit of blackout makeup around the nose and eye area.
It's going to be on there.
Yeah, and we've tried to clean these things out as much as possible.
You're caked with it so much.
Yeah, you're
Every-
caked up with it so much in these things, and you start sweating it so much that
It basically.
it's gonna
freezes
come into it. You're not gonna, but don't worry about it.
As long as you disinfect it.
Yeah, as long as you disinfect everything, everything should be okay.
Because I'm wiping it off as hard as I can, and
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, other than that, just everything seems to fit all right.
oh, those are gloves for this character.
Oh, well, thank God we found them. So yeah, we're actually gonna go on and get out of the costumes, and we're gonna hang them up on the rack, and then we'll start the video back and show you how we touch up things. We do costume touch-ups all through the year to keep everything looking fresh and good, so we have less work to do when the haunt actually starts back.
Plus, if you have new ideas,
Yeah, if you have new ideas, I can tell y'all the best thing to do is to actually go on and do the ideas in the off season. The earlier you can get them done, the better.
once you're off the off season is when you have to start reworking.
Yeah. Once the haunt, like people say that it's just a seasonal job. For us, the next year haunt season starts when the last season just ended.
Yeah.
So-
especially guys like Cam and I who
We're always thinking about different things we can do.
and we do this stuff not just to scare you, but we're doing it to honor people.
And we're doing it to entertain you.
Yeah.
Because we understand that, at the end of the day, you all are spending your hard-earned money to come out there and basically, y'all are paying us to come out and let us entertain you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we got a lot of stuff going on. We're about to throw these things up on the rack and get the costumes all ready to go. So yeah, we'll see you here in just a moment, and check us out.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye, guys.